Hey y'all, this is MJ, your sister on the move. And today I'm on the move with a new fave. Another one of my favorite places to go. Thrift stores. I know, I'm all about the budget, y'all. And I'm also about fun. And thrift stores are fun for me because, in addition to finding deals, I also have this new hobby of rescuing books since everybody's out here trying to like ban books. Books are important. And I think everyone should have, at least a small library in their home. Let's bring back reading, y'all. It's important for yourself and for young people and any children in your life. Let's keep reading alive. We're not going to ban books, we're going to rescue books. So that's one. I'm also into rescuing wax. So whether it's 45 or LP, I'm looking for little gems that, just are just my personal faves or things that bring back memories, that nostalgia. So I have me a little retro little turntable and I play them and it just sounds good. It brings back memories and I enjoy it. Sometimes, I find a cute top or one of my favorite pair of boots right now, still today, I got at a thrift store. I paid $5 for those boots and they're my favorite boots. I'm getting into wine now because, I'm mature. And I bought me a nice little wine rack for $5. And I filled it with my favorite wine. So thrift stores are fun. And I don't know about in your area, but when I go to thrift stores now, they are packed. I was like, is there a blue light special? I know I'm dating myself. Or is there some kind of special, like people are hitting these thrift stores. A lot of people are hurting or just trying to stretch their budgets. Again, budget is important, trying to make it. I also take things to thrift stores because as I bring things in, I want to also free things up. I'm not going to be that old lady with a ton of junk in her house, okay? That's not going to be me. So, and, if I'm through with it, let somebody else use it. It's a part of recycling. So, thrift stores are great. May not be your jam, but they're my jam. So I just want to share a few things with you that I do and that I've collected from thrift stores. But before we go there, you know what I'm going to ask. Hit the button, like and subscribe so you can keep up with me. Because I'm a sister on the move. I learn by doing and then I share it with you. So we all learn and grow. That's all it's about. That's what it's about. So, first up, now that we got the business out of the way, a classic, The Supremes, Where Did Our Love Go, right? It also has Baby Love, My Baby Love, My Baby Love. Make me think about Coolie High. Oh my God, that's my jam. I just love it, right? So I actually found this LP in the thrift store. I think it was $1. They're never more than $2. Either $1, $2. And it played with no problems. I just cleaned it up. I love it just for the cover. I might just frame the album cover. But the album plays fine. I love it. I enjoy it. And it's part of my collection now. So this is one of my gems. Small investment. And it's just appreciation for culture, for music, and preserving. I'm not down with all this canceling and we're going to ban books and ban music. If you don't like it, don't buy it. You don't have to ban it because maybe I like it. That's how that works. I don't get it. But anyway, that's one of my jams. So, staying with the wax, I have another one. Again, it cleaned up. And it played. I was just so tickled, you know what I'm saying? Because it reminds me when I was little. Because, when I was growing up, you listened to what your parents listened to. Until you was old enough to make your own money and go out, maybe you had that summer job and buy your own music. You only had the radio and what your parents bought. But who don't like the Temptations? To this day, you have the musical out now, what is it called? I think it's called Ain't Too Proud to Beg. So there's a musical, keeping that music alive, you know, a tribute and to the life and the contributions of the Temptations. Well, this 45 is Papa Was a Rolling Stone. Yes, I kid you not. I cleaned it up. It plays. And I think on this one side has the vocals and the other side is the instrumental, but it still has the chorus in it. I think, you know, it's funny how when you look back you remember like, oh, they would just put like the instrumental on the other side. But you know, back in the day, you know, we used to do, before we had all this karaoke, we used to do the lip sync, right? We would put on the instrumental side, and then we have our little talent shows and sing in the living room or in the backyard, you know, when we used to have block parties, you know, back when we had community. Remember that stuff? I wish we bring it back. Some of us are, you know, and it's a good feeling because it's great. It's how we stay connected. Technology is great, but let's not get away from people and community. So this is Papa Was a Rolling Stone. And if you're familiar with the Motown label, you may be saying, how come that's not blue? Because remember that Motown label was a distinct blue and it said Motown. Well, I have to do a little research, but this is the Gordy label. So I'm thinking this was before he got the signature Motown label on the records. So this actually says Gordy Records, as in Berry Gordy. So again, a gem. Papa Was a Rolling Stone. We're going to rescue this music, and we're going to rescue wax at the thrift stores. Okay, now, my other jam are books. I'm getting more into my reading. Like I said, we're going to bring reading back. Technology is great, but reading is important, and it's good for your brain function, people. So as we get older, all this television watching, it's okay, but we need to use our brains. We need to read, do puzzles, crosswords. All those things help with your brain function. So as we get older, maybe we don't get the dementia or some of those other things that seep in. The brain is a muscle. We have to use it or we'll lose it. And you can't stop aging, but as you age, do the best you can do. Keep using your muscles. Go for walks. Exercise when you can. Do what you can when you can. That's all. That's all. So we bringing reading back, and we especially want to instill good reading habits in our young people, because that's how they're going to progress in school, in careers. You know, you can't put anything together unless you read the instruction. Well, you know, some of us don't read the instruction, but we should read the instruction. And if they're going to go to college, they need reading skills. If they're going to become lawyers, they need reading skills. If they're going to become engineers, they need reading skills. If you're going to work for somebody like McDonald's, you need to be able to read the menu, okay? So let's bring reading back. We're not trying to let reading go, you know, astray. We want to keep it as a part of our families, as a part of our communities. Keep it alive. So I have been rescuing books. This one is a classic. Richard Wright, Native Son. If you know anything about, you know, classic Black literature, Native Son and Richard Wright would be on the list. So this is a gem, $1. I read this years ago when I was young. I got it from the library. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, I can add that to my library. Remember? We're all going to have a small library in our homes, right? You know, maybe the power's out, but it's sunny outside. You can go out and read a book. Sit on the porch, you know, on your break at lunch, you know, at work. Read something. Give your brain some exercise, okay? Richard Wright, Native Son. So this brought back memories again. So again, I'm all about nostalgia. It's just me. You know, I like remembering good things. And I feel like some things need to remain. So, Native Son. So that was a gem. Oh, I have another wax for you. Now, this is one of my all-time albums. I kid you not. And she's still around here kicking up and looking fly. Chaka Khan. Rags to Rufus. Are you kidding me? Man, I used to play this album growing up. It was my sister's album, my big sister. So when she wasn't there, I was like, man, I would play that album. And I love, when I tell you, I love every track on this album. Rags to Rufus. Awesome band. Awesome vocalist. I mean, Chaka Khan is a diva. And I absolutely love this album. So I was very excited to add this to my collection. So, yes, thrift stores are the bomb. Thrift stores. And then, to some degree, online thrift stores, because people trade stuff. Because I've gotten some other albums that I don't necessarily want to keep for myself, but I might put them online and sell them, like my Donny Osmond. I don't know. Don't be hating on me. I might keep that Donny Osmond, or I might sell it. Then I also have a Glenn Campbell. Don't be hating on me. There's some people out there who love Glenn Campbell, and I got one of his albums. Yes, I do. There are collectors out there, people, so I look for gems for me, and I look for gems that I might be willing to part with. So, yeah, so I'm pretty eclectic, as you can see. I keep an eye out for all types of stuff. So, let's see. I have a few more books I want to share with you. Thrift store people, they be packed. Well, all these people at the thrift store. It's a lot of people there. I was like, it's a line at the thrift store? I had to get in line. I mean, it was the line was halfway of the store. People checking out. And when I kind of looked at the carts, right, a lot of people were getting like home decor. Oh yeah, if you need like flatware, like dishes and mugs, all types of stuff. Also, thrift stores are great places to go shopping with your children, because pretty much anything they're gonna pick out gonna be cheap. It's gonna be like $1, and they feel good because they get to pick things out. They usually have a separate section of children's books. Again, bringing reading back. And they have a big selection of DVDs. So they can pick out some of these movies they like to see. So then they get a book. They can pick out a movie. Maybe they see a toy in there that they like, or a purse, whatever, or a shirt. And maybe you spent $5. And look what I watched these little kids, and they were having so much fun just picking out stuff. Mommy was like, oh, well, just pick out what you want. Oh, pick out 2 movies. You can pick out 2 movies in one book, or 2 books in one movie. And their eyes just got so big. So think about that too. It's about the experience, and it doesn't cost much, and you get to spend time with your young ones. And for yourself, you can find some unique items. There was a lot of people in line with home decor, from clocks to wall hangings. I've actually found like 3 or 4 like really nice artwork that I wanted for a particular space in my home, and I paid $1 for each piece. I couldn't have found, even at some of these discount home decorating places, I wouldn't pay $1 for a piece of artwork. I just wouldn't. It's nothing fabulous, but it saves money, and you get to decorate and do things on the cheap. That's all it is. But let me share with you a few more books, and I'm going to let you go, because I know you probably tired of me telling, okay, this thrift store. Oh, you know what? Even got this little sweater at the thrift store. I like it. 99 cents. So occasionally, I catch a good deal. And every time somebody pays me a compliment, I just crack up. I'm like, oh, 99 cents. No, I didn't pay 99 cents for the hat. Okay, no, not the hat. But the sweater, 99 cents. So I think I've shared with you, this was a good one. I think I paid 50 cents for this one. And this was a good, one of those, I guess they call them self-help books. But this one is called, Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting. So the title caught me. It follows a family, right? And this particular person, and it follows their life, and it shows you it's about positive thinking and allowing that positive energy to flow, because it's important, right? You got to have positive energy to flow, and you got to open up those portals. So positive energy out, positive energy in. If you close yourself off, you're not going to be able to receive. Just like, ask so that you can receive. You also have to be open so that you can receive. So this was cute. I like this book. Excuse me, your life is waiting. Excuse me, your deals are waiting for you at the thrift store if you choose to go get them. So that's all I wanted to share with y'all today. Some deals that I found, some things that I love, and again, a place that I like to go, because it's just to be on the move. I learn by doing, and then I share it with you. So go out there, rescue some books, rescue some wax, and maybe find you a cute sweater. All right? Okay. I love y'all. Take care, be safe, and keep the peace flowing.